Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in today's journey, we are still in the parish of St. Elizabeth. Yes, I know the sun has been affecting your viewing. So here we are now. The next time you are traveling from maybe Westmoreland or you're heading to Kingston or Manchester or anywhere up the line, ensure that you leave out like after 5 in the morning. Because if you leave out anytime after 6, this is what you're gonna be bearing. The sun will be affecting you, especially when you reach the parish of St. Elizabeth. Anyhow, I hope you have been enjoying the journey so far. So, continue to sit back, relax, and drive with me. I'm talking about St. Elizabeth. Did you know that today is the day that the Maroons mark the start of their new year? Yeah man, today, January 6th. Usually, some events are staged at a compound in St. Elizabeth. So, the expectation was or is that some events will be staged at a compound in St. Elizabeth today. Now, this is an event to watch. You know why? I am sure many of us would have seen what went on with the Maroons and the police earlier this year. The Maroons, they are saying that they govern themselves. Meaning, them are them own police. Them are them own judge. As so me interpret it. I don't know how you interpret it. But they are saying that whenever they are doing anything, the Jamaica Constabulary Force has no authority to come and tell them what to do or what not to do. So here what happen now. They are planning and staging their events today. But the Jamaica Constabulary Force, they are saying that no permit was granted for the staging of any event. They are saying that the Maroons, they must abide by the Disaster Risk Management Act. The police, in a release, they are saying that they are reminding members of the public that gatherings are limited to 10 persons under the DRM Act. The event that normally takes place at a compound town, traditionally, it is held annually and is usually attended by hundreds, if not thousands of persons from all over Jamaica. I don't know if any of you listening has ever been there, but this event is normally well supported. The police in their release, they also noted that the Ministry of Health and Wellness has informed that no approvals have been given for the staging of the events. As a result, the police are warning persons not to attend the event as such action will constitute a breach of the COVID-19 regulations. The police are also calling for the organizers of the event to comply with the instructions given by the Ministry of Health and Wellness and to cancel the events planned. So, based on what we saw earlier this year, or earlier last year, 2021, because we are now at 2022, based on what we saw, do you think the organizers for this event are gonna cancel it? I tell you, this is an event to watch. I am sure some videos will be coming out later on. So let's watch and see what will happen. All I can say is I am imploring that good sense prevail. Because based on what we saw last year, things can get out of hand. So let's hope that nothing like that happens. Talking about things get out of hand, I want you to look at this video. You see, whenever the police go and do their work lawfully, whenever the police do their work lawfully, we defend them, we big them up. But let me tell you something. When you know the foolishness, we're not afraid for burn no out. This video is 30 seconds long. Only 30 seconds. It's not like we cut off anything off it. That's how we get the video. We want you to watch this video. And let me warn you from now. There are some expletives in it. And I am not going to be deleting the expletives. Because we want you to hear exactly what this fool policeman had to say. The persons who were recording. Look here, watch the video. Just watch the video. And then after it, I'll ask that policeman some questions. Here goes.
Him keep the money in his face, brother.
That man just seeking out flu, you know, on the roadside in the day.
Blood clot on them kill in front of camera.
We have that live on camera. We have that live on camera. Yeah.
No. You have seen the video. You have seen the video? What are your comments? What are your comments? Drop it in the comment section below. But let me ask you something. Officer. Yes, you little fool policeman. What if one of the persons did tell you the same thing that you tell them? What if them did tell you if you go suck your mother? How would you have reacted? What if them did repeat the expletives that you were cursing? Why, you would have tried to lock them up? You don't need to start act sensible. It means you don't care because you are telling them that you will murder them in front of the camera. Officers, and you hear at the start of the video, one of the guys were saying, him kick the man in his face. That part wasn't caught on the camera, but somebody was saying that him kick the man in his face. Officer, I hope your superiors see this, and I hope you are sanctioned. This type of behavior, man, in this day and age, police not only work hard, you know, police must work smart. And I can tell you, the type of job you are doing right here is far from being smart. You are the one who is now looking like an idiot. Learn that. You feel you look like you're a bad man or you look like you're a shatter, you look like an ass. Moving right along. Now, have you seen that lady? Have you seen Mrs. Ambersley James? Mrs. Ambersley James, she has been missing from her home at Farm Pen in Westmoreland. She was last seen on Christmas Day. Mrs. James, she suffers from dementia. She was reported missing at the Savlamar police station. So if you happen to see this lady, please call the Savlamar police. 876-955-2536. The family, they are frantically searching for her. Christmas Day till now is what? 12 days or 11 days? That's a long time to be missing. So please, if you have seen this lady, contact the police. 119 or 876-955-2536. So in today's news, we are learning that there was a robbery. Well, there are some robberies being committed, you know. And persons, please pay attention. Apart from the murders that have been happening, there are some robberies taking place. This robbery, it took place Tuesday, January 4th, 2022, sometime after 8:30 p.m. We are told that a man, he was driving from Negril towards Green Island. He was driving a white 2011 Toyota Vaxi and reaching the Negril Long Bay Beach Park. This man, he was accompanied by his girlfriend in the vehicle. He stopped at the Negril Long Bay Beach Park to urinate. Listen carefully, you know, because these things I tell you. So this man, he stopped to urinate. He was outside of the vehicle urinating. Whilst he was urinating, a black Toyota Vaxi drove up and stopped behind his vehicle. Two hoodlums came out of this Toyota Vaxi. One of the hoodlums, he was armed with a handgun. This hoodlum, he pointed the gun at the man and told him, take off your pants. This pants, it contained, you see, these robbers, you know, them are work different. Remember me tell you. You know, sometimes some people will come up and say, take out what you have in your pocket. These robbers, they nobody go through that. Them tell the driver, take off your pants and give with the pants. This pants, it contained the remote vehicle key, the man's cellular phone, and we are told that some money was also in the pants pocket. The man complied, give them the pants. They then told the girlfriend who was sitting in the vehicle to come out. The two hoodlums, they then ordered the man and his girlfriend, run. They ran away. They then drove away with the Toyota Vaxi. We are told that they head back in the direction of Negril. This Toyota Vaxi that they stole, it is valued over 2 million Jamaican dollars. Yeah man, if you want the conversion, like I always tell you, the rate for a US dollar now is about 155 Jamaican dollars. So just divide 2 million by 155 and you will get how much US it is. So this man, he simply stopped to urinate. If you are driving along the road, you know, we know how the urinating thing go. But if you are driving along the road, try not pick these dark spots to urinate because you don't know who is coming behind you or who just drive past you. Because somebody might have just drive past, you know, and say you're out there, so you stop and take a leak. And then just turn back and do what they have to do. Try and be careful. Please, we bring you these news to save you and your property. Now, this next robbery, it took place the same Tuesday evening. Tuesday, January 4th, 2022, some minutes close to 9 p.m. This one, it took place at a mini-mart at Lower Darliston in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, we are learning that the lady who runs the supermarket, she was inside of it. A farmer in his mid-40s, he was inside of the supermarket as well. He was a customer. Whilst they were inside of the supermarket, we are told that 3 motorcycles rode up. 5 hoodlums came off the motorcycles and went inside of the supermarket. They were all armed with guns. We are told that they were armed with handguns and at least 1 AK-47 rifle. The hoodlums, they proceeded to rob the lady who runs the supermarket because she was acting as the cashier. They robbed her of an undetermined sum of money. They also took liquors, cigarettes, clothing items, and cellular phones. One of the robbers, they said something to the man, the farmer who was inside of the supermarket, and according to him, he didn't like how the farmer responded to him. So he used the gun that he had to hit this farmer in his head. This caused a wound to the farmer's head, which I can tell you, some serious bleeding going on. They also took away the man's cellular phone. And this man, he had about 2,000 Jamaican dollars in his pocket. The hoodlums took it too. They then went back out of the supermarket and jumped on the motorcycles, making good their escape down the hill, back towards Witton direction. Business owners, I don't know how you're gonna do it. We know that it is hard to be closing up your business early. Based on where we are coming from, the pandemic, we were forced to close up early. But it's better if you close early, you know. If you know that you don't have certain protection, you don't have security, you don't have this, you don't have that, it's best if you close early. Because these hoodlums, they are on the prowl. See? 3 motorcycles. At least 6 persons were there because we are told that one of the riders was still outside on the motorcycle. So this is a gang of 6. And this gang will be increasing because there will be some young idiots or some young misguided youths who decide that they want to be a part of this gang. Please, business people, do what you must to protect yourself first. If you are not around, you know, you can't run a business. So ensure that you do what it takes for self-preservation. If you're going to think about making the money first and put yourself second, you're going to have a problem. Self-preservation must be at the top of your list. Now, in this next story, we carried this report on Saturday, December 11th. The man you're seeing on your screen, his name is Mr. Leon Reid. He's popularly known as Rasta or Chino. Rasta, he was 41 years old and he was a bread vendor. He also operates a parts store at Dam Road, John's Hall in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. We told you that on Friday, December 10th, 2021, about 6:30, Rasta, he was standing beside his Toyota heist minibus. He was standing along Great George Street, at the bottom of Great George Street, near to the market. On a Friday or a Saturday, Rasta could be seen at that same spot. He has been going to that spot for ages. He used to drive a motor car that he used to sell his bread, but in recent times, he upgraded to a Toyota heist minibus. So Rasta, as usual, he was there selling his bread when he was pounced on by a hoodlum. Our information is that the hoodlum, he proceeded to rob Rasta of an undetermined sum of money. He then opened fire at Rasta. Rasta received gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. The hoodlum, he then ran across the road and escaped through Brooks Plaza. Rasta, he was subsequently taken to the Savlamar hospital where he was pronounced DEAD. Now, the police, they commenced investigation into this murder. Our information is that a man, his name is Oshane Vassel. He's 24 years old and he lived at Cook Street, Savlamar, in the parish of Westmoreland. Oshane Vassel, he was picked up by the police, and after a question and answer session, he was formally charged by the police for the offense of murder. Oshane, he was charged with the death of Rasta. We don't know what information the police have, what evidence they have, but they must have some type of evidence to arrest and charge Oshane. So Oshane will be going to the courts shortly to face his judgment. And we are hoping that if Oshane was really the killer, he gets the justice that he deserves. Now if you are here and you are watching this video, if you have not yet hit on the like button, remember to hit on it. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, hit on the subscribe button, as also hit on the notification bell, then click all, so that you will be notified as soon as we have uploaded a new video. As you can see, we are almost at 56,000 subscribers. We are growing. Grow with us. Now in the final story for today, this one took place at Lilliput. Now Lilliput is in the Barrettown police area in the parish of St. James. It took place Tuesday night. Tuesday, January 4th, 2022, almost 8 p.m. Now hear this. A man, his name is Chevaine Stephens. He's popularly known as Alex. He's also called Furdo, and he's also known as Brownman. Brownman, he was 28 years old. He was a bartender, and he was also a wedding coordinator. He lived at Oshane Heights, Lilliput, in the parish of St. James. Now, we are learning that Brownman, he was at home with his family when he received a telephone call. As a result of this telephone call, he got up and told his family members that he was heading down the road. He then left. Whilst he was walking along the roadway, it is said that Brownman, he was attacked by 3 hoodlums. The 3 of them, they opened gunfire at Brownman. Brownman ran, but he was chased by these hoodlums. They caught up with him and shot him multiple times at point blank range. We are learning that a white Nissan AD wagon motor car was being driven along the roadway. This man now have nothing to do with what was happening. The hoodlums, they then turned their guns on the car. They opened a barrage of gunshots on this vehicle. The man who was driving this car, he was accompanied by a lady. Quick thinking, they jumped out of the car and managed to run away, making good their escape. None of these people, luckily, neither the man nor the woman, none of them were injured. But a man who was inside of a shop near to where the shootings took place, he was not so lucky. He received gunshot wounds to his right hand and his left knee. He was rushed to a nearby hospital by his relatives, where we are told that he was treated and admitted. The police were called, and on their arrival, Brownman, he was seen lying on his back. He had multiple gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. He was subsequently taken to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where he was pronounced DEAD. We are also told that the Nissan AD wagon motor car, it received gunshot damage to the bonnet, the right front door, rear glass, and the front bumper. Listen to this now. Listen to this. When this crime scene was processed, 35 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. 35 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So these guys, them have guns and them have bullets in abundance. We don't know why Brownman was targeted, but he got a phone call. So whosoever took him out, he knew them well. Or whosoever called him out of his house to be killed, are persons who we knew well. If you get any information as to why Brownman was targeted, don't worry. We are going to be updating this story. But the mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.